Gerard, and this is Society Explains Herself. Here with us, we are going to unravel the ever-confusing, constantly messy, and always dramatic concept known as society. And here with us are our esteemed guests. We have Dr. Society and Dr. Churbalu. Hi, Dr. Society and Dr. Churbalu.
Hi, darling. Society's in the house, and
So, still at Doc. So, what is society? Is it just a massive group chat or subreddit community at Silliman University? Or is it like a chaotic interaction of people at meetings every lunch break? Or what is society, Doc?
oh, honey, society is like Suleiman's non-stop group chat, like sharing of thousands of dreams, protestants, even runs of those major subjects and professors, like from Hibalag, lively debates, and friendships brewed over coffee.
So, can you tell me more about the society here in Silliman?
Oh, I think that Professor Churbalu has something to say about that.
Absolutely. It's a mix of dorm drama and campus students that last through the finals week fire, as well as deep debates from humanities and student council politics, as well as council. And don't forget the real power players, which is your favorite university meetings, your coffee in hand, and your Wi-Fi password ready.
But seriously, Doc, in this era of hashtags, fake news, and then woke keyboard warriors, how does Silliman University adapt to this chaotic environment and not giving into a perfectly chaotic war? Like, how does it stay to be a progressive and peaceful student body, or how does it stay to be a peaceful and beautiful, vibrant Silliman University society?
Okay, so Suleiman Society is a non-stop reality show. It's full of plot twists from student org rivalries and even though in lively debates. But somehow, that makes it truly vibrant. Even though diversity glitters at the stage, messy and clashing, yet truly that makes the community more sparkling.
Thank you so much, Dr. Valu and Doc Society. Your answers are very, very, very insightful. But there's a lot more sa pagbabalik ng Society Explains Herself.
Are everywhere, shaping how we live, work, and connect. Science and technology is always present, making our tasks easier and our lives more creative. Now, let's take a look at how science and technology affect our everyday routines in a modern Filipino setting.
Oh shit, late na ako. Buti na lang, my cellphone on alarm. Science and technology saves us again.
Hey Siri, saan ang fastest way? Yung walang traffic naman sana.
Bes, walang lugar na walang traffic dito. Grab ka na lang.
Need a ride? Want to pay in just one tap? Boom! Technology's got your back. Just like Grab. That's the magic when science and technology team up.
Sir, grab sir. John, dali on sir. Ta? Okay. Once again, sir, ganun mo daw panda.
Science and technology play a big role in our daily lives. From alarms that wake us up in the morning to navigation apps that guide us through traffic, science and technology makes everything easier, and faster. And when we're running late, apps like Grab make convenient rides. Like this Grab.
Grab na, sakay ka ma'am.
Saving time. Hi guys! Welcome to my vlog. So like right now, pupunta ako sa class ko and it's about like science and technology. And like I feel like this class is parang napaka-important kasi yung mga technology is everywhere. And so I'm running really late na talaga guys. I have to go na.
They must go from start to finish. Alam ko ang problema, pwede ka sa
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, guys! Technology is really everywhere na. Pati manlilimos has Gcash na.
Science and technology doesn't just shape how we study or travel. It is also present in the most small and unexpected parts of daily life. Even as ordinary as getting ready for school or walking is now influenced by modern tools and digital solutions.
Libraries today have also evolved with the help of science and technology. From the entrance alone, we can already tell the difference. No more manual librarbooks, but faster and more secure digital systems.
They didn't know so that before entering. Girl, outdated na na. Look, they use scanners now.
Wow, it's so fast. No need to write your name or type it manually. Exactly. It saves time, avoids errors, and it's secured.
Plus, it's eco-friendly. Less paper, less hassle, more efficiency.
From logbook to scanner, the libraries of Peru how science and technology continue to modernize even the simplest term, making learning spaces more efficient and convenient for everyone.
Science and technology are just inventions or apps that we use. It is part of who we are and how we live.
From waking up in the morning, commuting to school, meeting new people, finishing assignments,
And even learning in the library. Science and technology shapes us in every step of our journey.
And as it continues to evolve, so will the way we grow, connect, and discover new possibilities.
Today's modern society. Powered, guided,
And inspired by science.
It's historical flashback time. Philippine history, but low-budget edition.
Guys, help! I'm overthinking good aning midterms nato sa STS.
Yeah, so true. The PPT has so many pages. I can't absorb all the lessons.
Observe on the lessons! On the lessons! On the lessons!
Hala, oh, it's so easy lang. What I'm planning to do with my note is like summarize it using the help of ChatGPT.
Really? ChatGPT again?
Yeah, why not? It's your helper, you know.
Uy! Tinod, di ba? So, ma'am, mag-ligan to Manila for 3 weeks? Hala, bay! Private term! Yes!
Ang thinking ni Ma'am Duling is that the activity will be a research about the indigenous tools that are found in the Anthropology Museum. And since wala man siya for 3 weeks, dapat mugahon na itong paghimo because she also said that we need to be creative and dapat bongga siya. So, we can either make it through videos, skits, or vlog, or etc.
Yes. Oh, in this case, we will also be delving into their backgrounds and history.
So, since grouping sa grouping, tanay mag-program ka na.
So they went to the museum to discover about the development of science and technology in the Philippines. On their way home, they learned and discover a lot of things. But Dave feels something different.
Before colonizers came, early Filipinos already practiced science and technology in their daily lives. They discovered fire, used stone tools, farmed, built boats, and used herbal medicine to survive.
In 1921, Ferdinand Magellan arrived in the Philippines and claimed the islands for Spain. This began over 300 years of Spanish rule, which introduced Christianity, new technology, education, hospitals, and government systems, but also forced labor, heavy taxes, and revolts from the people.
From this day on, you are under the crown of Spain. Viva España!
Tingin.
Si crown bay, mo ba nakita corona gani? Ay, pagsalit bay. Sa sugod sweet ra na sila. Pero pagkatugayan, taxes, forced labor, daghan pa. Mura ra gud uyab. Sa sugod sweet, reply, yung pagkadugayan, ikaw sa ta.
Bring the printing press. Now, books like Doctrina Christiana can be read by the people.
Si printing press bay. Nugo na ako ni. Lord, mao ni resulta kung wala study habits.
Crops from Mexico, corn, cacao for chocolates, and sweet potatoes and tomatoes.
Ay, sus ko! Wadya po makapildihan yung mga gamuting kahoy na gitanong sa asawa. Ay, saan na ito na ilang dala? Kung pinili ra po yung makapalit, tinghirap era manibay.
1762, the British invaded Manila and held it for 2 years during the 7 Years' War. While short, their occupation influenced trade, science, and technology, opening ports, spreading Western medicine, and
Manila is
boosting
under the
global
control of the British. Cheers! We introduce modern trade, more goods, more ships, and even scientific exchanges. We also bring Western medicines and vaccines.
Just like that, after 2 years, the British left, but their short stay showed the Philippines' importance in global trade, science, and technology.
Filipinos had grown tired of the Spanish oppression, heavy taxes, forced labor, and limited education. Using knowledge, printing presses, and their own weapons, they rose up to fight for freedom. This was the Philippine Revolution.
Mga kapatid, it's time to tear our cedulas. Wala'y libre sa kalayaan.
Goodbye, cedula. No freedom. You cannot do this.
With science and education, we prove we are equal to any nation. Knowledge is our strongest weapon.
The printing press to spread the revolution. La solidaridad, kalayaan. Instant chismis pero patriotic version.
Books and newspaper ignite more than a fire than a sword.
And this is why progress is delayed.
We fight with bolos and courage.
DIY armas by recycling is life.
But we have rifles.
Yes, pero kung nakakay tapang, 1 bolo is equivalent to 10 rifles.
After the revolution, Filipinos declared independence on June 12, 1898. Soon after, the first Philippine Republic was born in Malolos, Bulacan. The first democratic republic in Asia, with a constitution, schools, and a congress. Filipinos showed they could govern themselves using both courage and knowledge.
Behold, the Malolos Constitution, proof that Filipinos can govern themselves with laws and not just swords.
Yes, we even established schools and national universities. Education equals upgrades of brain.
Wow!
yung TV. Ay, power. Ay, look. Oh, manas na nabuya ang panahon.
Stop spreading ideas! Malolos Republic may have been short-lived, but it proved that Filipinos could build a nation using knowledge, education, and innovation, the true milestones of science and technology in history.
Today we'll be studying English, science, and math.
So, goodbye cedula? Hello spelling bee?
New assignments, Luzon. Remember, knowledge is power, and power is Team Payaman. Ay, roads, bridges, and railways, and even the Siliman College of Engineering.
Ikaw ang nakatabi, di makapaniwala.
Public utility jeepney.
Parang mahiwagang nadama, nung tumama sa'yo ang aking mga mata.
Go.
In 1941, World War II reached the Philippines. The Japanese occupied the country, bringing hardship, fear, and strict rules. But even in dark times, Filipinos showed resilience, using ingenuity and resourcefulness
No more
to survive.
English, just Ilonggo. Konnichiwa. Pero asa ang Sir T?
Even with restrictions, Filipinos found ways to keep on learning.
DIY school, Bahay Kubo Classroom Edition. Rice was scarce, so we ate kamote and root crops to survive.
Low-key, keto diet vibes?
Survival diet na oy, no choice. Filipino discarded turned shortage into innovation. Secret radios against the Japanese.
No radios, no communication.
Too late, boss. Nakalusot na frequency.
Ah, so parang GC. Pero Morse code version.
Despite hardship, Filipinos used creativity, resilience, and resourcefulness to survive the Japanese occupation. Science and technology milestones were not about fancy inventions, but about innovation in the face of struggle.
1946, after World War II, the Philippines finally gained independence from the United States. As a young republic, the nation focused on rebuilding, modernizing, and catching up with the world through science and technology.
We rebuild roads, bridges, and schools destroyed by the war. Time to design buildings stronger than before.
So basically, construction era unlocked.
From bolos to bulldozers na upgrade jud.
We opened more universities, research centers, and the University of the Philippines expanded its science programs.
So mas dagan ang exams.
Yes, but also more knowledge to nation building.
Ay, nindot unta kung na-research grants sa mga panahon eh. We improve public health, vaccines, rural health centers, and modern hospitals.
Less herbal, more hospitals.
So dili na gid bayabas leaves.
Pero pwede Japon herbal, oy, para makatipid. We use radio, televisions, and modern transport to connect Filipinos worldwide.
So Netflix?
Wala pa, oy. Black and white TV pa lang.
Huy, naku, nakita ang deres Facebook ba? Kabahin sa martial law kung sa mga science and technology project.
Unsa man na?
Unsa day na, girl? Kuan ba, dagan daw sila gigamang roads, infrastructure, pero na yung pinaka-intriga nga project.
Saman.
Gitawag siya Bataan Nuclear Project ni Marcos. Kabalo mag-unsa ron. Labas siya kagasto, pero wala nagamit. Kabalo mo, laban kay ka-ambitious nga project sa Philippines. Magama daw ang ato para magamit, pero karon nagamit ba? Wala! Kabalo mag-unsay gigamit na nato?
Unsa.
Gipalit og sapatos ni Imelda Marcos. Grabe sa, misagdagan kay tang mga pagsulay, pero grabe ang development sa science and technology sa Pilipinas.
From jeepney sa una, karon na natay mga e-bus.
Oh, naapod tayo mga AI, magkatabang sa itong mga education.
Nga sa una maglampara, karon daga na suga, napay solar. Hi, salamat jud sa mga atong mga nabalaan.
Welcome to the first episode of our podcast, Let's Talk G7 Tips. So before we dive into our topic today, let us first introduce ourselves. I am Anna, your host, and together with me are my two wonderful guests, Keilah and Lizzy. Hello guys! Hello everyone, I'm Keilah Ricardo.
Hello, and I'm Benz John III.
So for today's topic guys, it may seem simple yet it is an interesting topic. The the introduction of operational definition of science, technology, and society.
Yeah, so with that, in terms of operational definition, how is it really important?
May nabasa, ang nasabi is an operational definition daw means showing how an idea can be measured or observed in real life. Every time we verify or make a decision, for instance, it is clear and explicit to explain how we review the data gathering process so that the results are reliable and consistent.
Oh, so basically, through operational definitions, mas nagiging easier maintindihan ng mga people sa society kung paano mag-work ang science and technology. It serves as a translator in a way. Tama ba pagkaintindi ko?
Yes, yeah, we are able to understand and define how science and technology works. It also allows us to have a better understanding how we can make better decisions when we utilize technology.
Exactly. That's why it's also important for us to be aware of the importance of operational definition.
Now, why is it important?
It's important because it avoids confusion or misunderstanding, since it precisely defines and measures difficult concepts in a more comprehensible and beneficial way for everyone.
That's right. A clear definition makes things more understandable and reliable, which helps people appropriately apply them to solving real-life problems.
Alright, so much for definition. Let's move on to the 3 stars of STS. Science, Technology, and Society. Sino gusto mo?
Ako na. Science. Systematic knowledge based on experiments and evidence. No proof, no science.
So, wala reasons, hindi valid.
Exactly! Science is like friend emo na hindi basta naniwala hanggang walang screenshot.
Grabe, relatable. Okay, next. Technology. Thoughts?
Technology is basically science in action. Application of knowledge to solve problems.
Pero hindi yan gadgets lang ha. Even simple tools like the wheel or the sleeping, technology pa rin yan.
Oo nga, pero admit it, rice cooker is still the real MVP. Sino ba dito hindi marunong magluto ng rice sa kaldero?
Kaya ako. Pero bakit ko pa ang pahirapan sa sarili ko?
Exactly. Kaya technology makes life easier.
Alright, that's society. Paano niyo siya i-describe?
Society is basically groups of people living together, sharing culture, geography, and institutions.
Which also means Leanna Montero at naging projects na lagi may basic member.
Pero kahit kagulo, science, technology, and society always influence each other. Parang love triangle na walang break-up option.
Yup, not for life.
Okay, so much for the big 3. Let's move on. Paano papasok dito ang operational definition?
Operational definitions may be abstract concepts measurable. Without them, more general content.
Right, like when you say I use technology, ang vague, diba? What does it mean? TikTok hours, online classes, or pati later lang? Wearing rice cooker, ulit, pero okay na yun.
That's why operational definitions listed. Example, technology use equals number of hours on digital devices per day. Specific na.
Same with intelligence. Conceptually, it's the ability to learn and adapt. Pero operationally, it could be test results, exam grades, or performance in tasks. Or yung skill na mukhang easy kapag nag-easy bro.
That's more like survival skills.
And operational definitions evolve. Noon, technology is meant machines. Now, screen time. Maybe in the future, baka daily AI conversations na or counting how many charts are wrong at sa sentence. Honestly, signing.
So, in short, operational definitions are like translators. They turn vague ideas into something concrete.
And you prevent endless debates. Kahit minsan parang ang report, ubos na oras sa meaning ng terms.
True, kaya operational definitions are peacekeepers.
Peacekeepers of science.
And of friendships.
Now that's a legacy. And that wraps up our episode for today's podcast. Let's talk J7 Lips. Thank you so much, Keilah and Benzi, for joining me today. That was such an insightful discussion. And to everyone watching or listening, thank you. Again, this is Anna, your host, and don't forget to tune into our podcast, Let's Talk G7 Tips.
STS, or Science, Technology, and Society, is important to my life, or it matters to my life because it allows me to be an innovative and creative and helps me to easier understand complex information.
It guides me in seeing both the benefits and risks of technology.
Science, technology, and society serves as one of the core backbone in a community. It helps us understand the world a whole lot better, and at the same time, it helps us navigate it.
STS matters to me because it helps me to become more critical thinker in this digital age.
STS matter in life because enable us to understand how science and technology influence society and vice versa.
STS matters because it shows us that in this ever-evolving world, we humans also try to adapt and survive.
STS matters because it helps me understand how scientific discoveries affect people and communities.
Through STS, I see how my choices as a student, worker, and citizen shape the future of technology.
STS helps us adapt to rapid technological change.
STS matters because it is what shapes the environment that surrounds our lives, and through understanding what STS is, it will allow us to improve further technology to make our lives comfortable, healthy, and safer, as well as the lives of our future generations.
STS matters because it inspires me to use science to improve lives.
It teaches me that science without ethics can be dangerous.
Makes me appreciate the role of science in solving global problems. STS matters because it connects what I learned in class to real-life issues.
Teaches me to use technology responsibly and wisely.
Science and technology in society matters in our everyday lives, for it helps us improve our livelihood and makes daily tasks more easier and convenient.
Science and technology improve our lives, solve daily problems, and drive progress.
Science, technology, and society shape our lifestyles. We function because of these. We work around them as they work around us. We are able to evolve with them as they evolve and improve too.
STS matters in my life because it guides us to use knowledge responsibly for progress, development, and the common good.
STS matters because it is the very basis of how humanity has advanced throughout the years.
Science, technology, and society matter because they equip us with critical thinking, ethical awareness, and problem-solving skills that help us navigate a rapidly changing world.
Through STS, I understand how innovation connects with society, making me a more responsible citizen.
Science and technology matters because it prepares me for a future full of innovations.
STS matters in my life as it helps me see the impact of science and technology on my everyday decision and opportunities.
STS matters because it shows me how discoveries change the world around me.
SNT matters because it helps me understand how science and technology affects my choices every day.
Science and technology inspire progress and development in society.
STS matters in my life because it helps me understand how science and technology shape society and influence our daily decisions.
STS matters in my life because it helps me understand how science and technology shape the world I live in and how my choices as a student and a future professional can affect society. It makes me more aware of the benefits and consequences of innovations, and it reminds me to use knowledge responsibly for the good of others.
STS matters because it shows how science and technology affect society and everyday life.
Science and technology matters because it changes lives.
It reminds me that every innovation has consequences for society.
STS matters because it helps us change the world.
Science and technology matters because it shows me the human side of technology.
STS matters because it connects science, technology, and society for a better progress.
STS matters because it helps us understand science and technology and its impact to our society.
Science and technology is important to me because it makes my life easier. By using gadgets, I can contact my family, answering schoolworks, and be updated with news around the world.
Science, technology, and society is important to me because it made me aware and understand the deeper impacts of technology and science in our everyday lives and in society.
STS teaches me how to think critically about science and tech.
Science, technology, and society allows us to understand the world better and become interconnected with each other in the community.
Science, technology, and society are important because they help us understand the world, solve problems, and improve our lifestyle.
For me, STS matters in my life because it helps me see how science and technology shape society and guide me to use them responsibly for the future.
It helps me understand how science and technology shape the society.
Science, technology, and society as one is essential because together they drive progress, improve lives, and shape the way we understand and transform the world around us.
Science and technology is the engine of progress.
STS matters because it connects science, technology, and society, helping us progress responsibly and for everyone's benefit.